What's up, guys? It's Mike from Radio Underground. I just want to let you guys know that I'm producing a new podcast. Basically, this show came about because these fellas were contributors to Radio Underground, and still will be, by the way. But they were sending me 45-minute and hour-long contributions when I just wanted 10 and 15-minute long type stuff. So I told them, you guys need your own fucking show. If you're going to do 45 minutes an hour, you need to do your own show. They basically ride around in their car and give funny opinions on different topics. They're both hilarious. They're good old boys from the Appalachian Mountains, and they're really funny. I know you guys are going to enjoy them. It's Jeff and JP, and they are known as Hillbilly Havoc. Hope you guys enjoy these two hilarious individuals, and this is going to be their first episode on Rip Torn and their favorite albums, so check it out.
All right. So this is our second time recording this. Jeff here, JP tagging along too.
Yep.
So we did this earlier in the week, and apparently we had some technical difficulties with the last recording.
You say technical, it sounds like fucking horse shit.
It really did. So we have to record this again. I'm trying to eat a Slim Jim right now.
Yeah, you and your big fucking meat stick.
But
that's not today's topic, by the way.
No, you kind of cut into what I was going to say, but it was actually perfect timing in a way there. Set up a good joke there.
Yeah.
But, so Rip Torn died Tuesday when we originally recorded this. For anybody who don't know, Men in Black, he played, who was it, Zed? The old guy that was in charge.
Yeah.
And of course, Patches O'Houlihan from one of my favorite movies, Dodgeball.
Yeah, he was 88. He seemed to play at least the most memorable roles, like you say, Dodgeball or Men in Black. You know, the grouchy old bastard.
But he was funny.
Oh, he was hilarious. He was a comedic actor. I think he won maybe a couple of Grammys or Emmys, something of that nature. He's one of those actors that you know his face when you see him, but you really don't know his name, which we'll cover later.
Yeah, that's actually a good episode. People like Steve Buscemi.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, we know who he is, but there's a lot of people that probably don't exactly know
Who Steve Buscemi is. They see him and they're like, shit, yeah, I've seen him in a bunch of things. Yeah, you have.
He's been in Sopranos, Armageddon. He's been in some big stuff.
Billy Madison, Boardwalk Empire. He's also a New York City Fire Department. On
Really?
the fire department, yeah. He was actually one of the responders to 9/11.
I had no idea.
Yep.
That's actually pretty interesting fact right there.
It's not very well known. He didn't want nobody to know, and really still don't really want anybody to know that he's part of the fire department. I used to know what, the number was and all that shit, and I've fucking forgot.
Awkward silence because I'm trying to eat the Slim Jim.
Yeah, you got a mouthful of meat. Anyways. Bullying again. I should be ashamed. Bad.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah. Damn pussies.
HBO or Showtime or one of those Cinemax, they used to have they called it like That Guy Wednesday.
Yeah.
Where they would play movies of, those famous people that you don't know, but you do know.
Yep.
And there's a lot of famous actors and actresses that they used to, do that. I wish they would bring that back. We need to make that as a podcast topic.
Yeah.
We need to get around to talking about that.
I think I already have it listed.
Well, that's good because we got like 100 things on this list.
Yeah, mine and your list is epic.
And it's all stuff we've just randomly talked about.
Yeah, just random shit that interests us, or we're like, that'd be interesting to talk about. Don't know who the fuck's going to listen to it, but...
Well, you listen, Paraguay and Singapore.
Yeah.
They
might be able to understand you in Singapore. They're like, what the fuck's that other one saying? Even we can't understand him.
Well, did you know
like Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan working together.
But did you know we're the number 8 podcast of all of Paraguay? And there's only 8 podcasts.
I was gonna say, how many are there? Like 8?
I think just 8. But we're growing, you know. So you gotta start off small. You know, first Paraguay and Singapore, next the world. So, you know.
Yeah, that's what she said. Or was it Tony Montana? I forget.
Michael Bolton and Tony Montana.
Yeah. Something about the town's a giant pussy just waiting to get fucked, I think's the expression.
Michael Bolton just earned respect points with me when he brought that song out,
Yeah.
Lonely Island.
Which kind of leads into our topic. You know, we wanted to mention about Mr. Torn, but our topic is albums you can listen to, music albums that, or CDs, to be technical, that you can listen to without skipping a track.
Now, we're not talking about favorite albums, because you can have a favorite album and still skip a song or two.
Yep.
We're talking about albums that you can just start from finish, not even touch. I got 2 sitting right here in my car, or 3 really. Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory.
That was a good one.
Limp Bizkit's Significant Other, and I'm not really the biggest Limp Bizkit fan, but I could listen to that album start to finish and not even touch it.
Yeah, that was like their best album, I think, that they dropped.
Yeah.
It was the right time for it, too.
I mean, it was a little bit, well, okay, Counterfeit, well, not Counterfeit, but $3 Bill, y'all, their first CD, was it?
Yeah.
Or album, was a little bit hardcore, or a little bit harder rock.
Yeah, and
That's why Significant Other was a little bit more rap, hip-hop.
What they, I guess, considered new metal at the time, or
Stuff
whatever.
like Korn.
Yeah.
God, I would
Which
love to see Korn live.
I would, too.
It'd
But
be
Korn,
amazing.
speaking of Korn, they have some awesome albums you can do it with.
They have a new album coming out, from
Really?
what I heard. Yes.
Well, there's another band that I love. I love the band now, and just about every one of their albums I can do is plays Tool.
Oh, I can't wait. And it comes out in
yeah.
what? Next month?
Next month, you know, they've only been promising this motherfucker for the last decade. And it's been 14, 15 years. Well, I think we seniors in high school when the last album come
It
out.
was 2004.
Yeah. 2003, 2004. We
Yeah.
junior, senior in high school. And so we'll see if it might be a fucking dumpster fire.
Well, you know, he had a good second band going with Perfect Circle.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, they had some good songs.
You know, it wasn't Tool,
No.
but it still was amazing.
They had a sound like Tool because of, you know, him being the lead singer for both bands. Well, I don't necessarily know him being the lead singer for Perfect Circle. It seemed like his vocals were more there than I think he might have had somebody else swap in and out. I fucking quit keeping up with it. But you could tell that the influence and kind of sound was there, but it's not the same.
I'm still stoked for that. I mean, Tool.
Yeah,
Tool and Korn
really.
bringing albums out.
Yeah, fucking both bands have been around, what, 20 plus years now?
Oh, yeah. I remember I was in middle school when Korn's third album come out.
Follow the Leader.
Follow the Leader, another album
Yep.
that I could listen start to finish.
Yep,
Especially Freak on the Leash. That music video.
Yep.
God.
was unreal.
I mean, it was something that had never, I don't know if it had never been done before, but at least that I know of, the first thing I've seen like that. It was just so unique, that cartoon animated style
Yeah, well,
video.
Linkin Park done it years later with one of their videos. I can't remember if it's Somewhere I Belong or In the End.
Oh, In the End, my favorite song by him.
It's come out right closely to Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Would it
'cause
be
had
by
that-
December?
No. It's where basically it was all CGI. The video was all CGI, more or less, and it just had their heads. You see it, you'd instantly know it.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
think of which video it was.
Remember what was it? I don't know if it was the Reanimation City where they mixed with Jay-Z.
It may have been.
It was pretty good. They did a song called it was Numb and / Encore together,
Yeah,
and it was absolutely fucking amazing.
yeah, they done good.
The Linkin Park band, like I said, their first album was it was incredible. Start to finish is right here. You know, I know with Google Play and Spotify, you can access it to anytime, any music, whatever. But that's one of the albums I have in there that I have to keep.
And it also makes you think with Spotify and Google Play and everything you just listed, you know, you can hear just the songs you want. How many albums that have dropped since all this shit come prevalent are we, you know, as the masses actually missed out on being, well, damn, the whole album was good versus just this song, that song.
I agree. I really do agree with that.
You know, just about every album, a lot of people might disagree, but just about every album that Five Finger Death Punch list puts out, I can listen to from start to finish. And it's all but the one that I currently have in the truck is War Is the Answer. But I done American Capitalist like that. What was the other one? Wrong Side of Heaven, The Righteous Side of Hell.
Oh, yeah, I like that one. I seen him in concert at Rock and Range in 2016, and I just completely fucked that up right there. I moved my seatbelt with the mic attached to it.
Shit happens.
Yeah, I seen them in concert, Rock on the Range 2016. They were really good. I enjoyed them. I mean,
they supposedly put on a real good damn show.
They do, but of course, you know, Rob Zombie highlighted that trip with me in A Day to Remember. Love A Day to Remember. Another album I can listen to. Really, just about every one of theirs, but Homesick is an album I can listen to nonstop.
And I've got a couple for Mike and all the older Detroit people that might listen. Of course, you got Eminem. I've got 3 of his discs in right now in the truck.
His early stuff was so good. Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, those first 2 albums.
The Eminem Show.
Yeah, I can just put them in and just let them go.
I mean, I get tired of hearing I've heard the skits so many times, I just skip that.
But they're good, though.
Yeah, they're good. And that's what we should have clarified. If the CD or if the album had skits, you know, you can kind of skip them, no big deal. Because it's technically not, it's part of the album, but it's not music. I guess we should have clarified that, so.
Yeah, but they're still good. Eminem always has those good skits on there.
Oh, yeah, he don't give a damn. He'll make fun of anybody, including himself.
That was back, remember when he had to insult the comic dog?
Yeah.
And going around on
Shake
MTV.
that ass.
Yeah, MTV Music Awards and all that.
Yeah. Poking fun at Fred Durst, Carson Daly, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears.
Their big foursome love story that was going on. MTV was so good back then.
Yeah.
That's another topic we probably could discuss nonstop. You know, when MTV was actually good.
Yeah, it and MTV too.
And actually played music videos.
Yeah.
You know, instead of,
newsflash and shocker, MTV actually stands for music television, people.
Now it's reality.
Now it's just bullshit.
I mean, it used to be the only reality shows were back where I'm back there was
The Real World.
Real World, Road Rules.
Well, Road Rules started a lot later.
Well, yeah, I give it that. But still, I mean, they're still really good reality shows.
Back in the day when it was actually fucking real.
Yeah. Osbourne's, that was good.
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember with Ozzy?
Oh yeah, Osbourne. I heard something else.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, all that was Viva La Bam. I loved Viva La Bam.
I like Viva La Bam.
Pit My Ride.
Yeah.
Punked. Jackass.
Oh yeah, of course, who don't love Jackass?
Yeah, I mean, I guess some of those are borderline reality, but I mean, I loved Viva La Bam. I really did.
Yeah.
Pit My Ride and Punked on the same night used to come on. It was a good Sunday night.
Yeah, and the other album I have in the truck that Eminem actually had a rival and they dissed back and forth early, I think, from Marshall Mathers LP. It may even started before him, I just can't remember. ICP, album, The Amazing Jeffrey Brothers.
Yes, I barely remember that, but I do remember it
because
very vividly.
ICP put out a diss track called Slim Anus aimed at him.
I remember that, yes.
And he retaliated back, and even when he was on the Up in Smoke tour with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, he brought out 2 blow-up dolls that looked like clowns. So, I mean, but that was before Eminem got clean, went to rehab and all that shit.
Yeah. Speaking of gangster rap, Tupac's greatest hits, well, really any album Tupac put out, but more specifically, I know it's his greatest hits.
Yep.
But it still counts. I love Tupac. I think he was a genius. Love his stuff.
He was it's hard to describe Tupac, period.
The dude is still putting out albums, and he's been dead for 20 years now.
Fuck, 23, I think.
If you've not watched the last year, they put out, USA did a show called Unsolved.
Yeah,
it's a one-season thing about Tupac and Biggie's murder.
Yep.
And the investigation. It's on Netflix right now, so I highly recommend it to anybody. Watch that.
I'll eventually get around to watching it. Maybe the time I'm 80.
I'm a big Tupac fan, and there was shit on there that I didn't even know. I didn't know that they even had a suspect that actually admits to being there and knowing who killed Pac that day.
Yep.
And he admits to it. He admits being in the car and some big thing with P. Diddy and all that.
And Suge Knight. Yeah, it's a big damn convoluted fucking mess, which we'll go into strangely on another topic.
Yeah. But yeah, I can listen to anything Tupac because he's still putting out albums. And
yeah, it's like, did that motherfucker really record that much, or is he still alive? I mean,
and really, if you think about it, if he really did record all this, then it's just, he's a genius. I mean, he's been dead, like you said, 20-some years, and he's still.
Yeah, because I think he was shot and killed in 96, 97.
Yeah.
So.
September 96, I believe it was.
So, yeah, right at 23 years and just a couple months.
And then Biggie was March of 97.
Yeah. Which Biggie had some good albums.
Oh, yeah.
I never listened to all of them all the way through, though.
I didn't either, but, I mean, they were still good.
Yep. And thanks to Biggie, you had Little Kim. He got Little Kim in the game.
Little Kim.
Calm down.
His wife, Faith Evans.
Yeah. Yeah,
wow.
That was a shocker. I was shit in high school when I found out that was his wife. I was like, holy shit, really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either.
It was just fucking mind blowing.
It just goes to show you it don't matter. You got the money, you get the bitches.
Well, in all fairness, she had the money too, so.
Okay, but if you both have the money,
then I guess looks ain't that important.
Then the chances of getting the bitches is even more better.
Maybe.
So.
But another album I have is, strangely enough, Ozzy.
Ozzy's had
The Ozman Cometh. It was kind of, I guess, more like his greatest hits because it does have Randy Rhoads on it, and it has unreleased basement tracks of Black Sabbath, War Pigs, and I forget what else. But it's got, I think Ozman Cometh is kind of like one of his greatest hit albums.
Right.
But it's still fucking awesome from start to finish.
Oh, speaking of greatest hit albums, now that we're talking about the Foo Fighters, another band that I absolutely love. I love, really all their albums have been good, but especially their greatest hits.
Dave Grohl's fucking awesome. It don't matter if he's singing on the guitar, because what people are like, oh, I like Foo Fighters, I don't like Nirvana. Well, fuck you for one. Two, Dave Grohl was in there. You like Dave Grohl? Dave Grohl done the drums.
I think Nirvana is, I mean, you could say they're overrated, but you could say they're underrated too. I mean,
that can go both ways.
Whether you love or hate them, they sparked a whole new generation of music.
Between them, Pearl Jam, and Soundgarden, fucking Seattle grunge scene went through the fucking roof.
God, I love their Unplugged album.
Yeah, they're, you know, at the time when MTV still played music, they would do their Unplugged series, and Nirvana was on there, and it was all acoustic.
God, their Lake of Fire was good.
It was awesome.
But their song, what the fuck was it called? It's right on the tip of my tongue. In the Pines.
Yeah, we just talked about that the other day.
Yeah, they killed it.
And
killed it.
Here's one people don't know about Dave Grohl. If I'm not saying his name right, fucking sue me.
Well,
anyway,
see, what we do on Radio Underground is we belittle you for not knowing the facts when we really, ourselves, don't know the facts.
Yeah. But there's one more band that I know of that Dave Grohl was in, and most people don't even realize he was there or even heard of this band. Queens of the Stone Age.
I know of them, but I've never really...
He played drums for them.
Did they do, like, what was it, Knights of Sidonia or something
I
like
can't
that?
remember.
Or maybe that's a different band I'm thinking.
They had a couple of... I can't remember if it was on Guitar Hero or Rock Band. They had some songs on there.
I love playing Guitar Hero Rock Band. I'm not very music... You know, I can't play the guitar or whatever. I'm not really very good at video games. But it was still fun to beat it on the rookie... on the rookie settings of them all.
At one time, I could play the guitar and read music. I played trumpet, played baritone, saxophone a little bit. But now, I'm lucky to read fucking sheet music at all.
I would like to try to play, but I don't know if I could. But I would like to try.
I don't have time to sit down and fight with it no more.
Well, yeah, we actually, neither one of us have a lot of time working the hours that we work.
No.
We could barely find time to get together to do shit. That's why we do this.
Yeah, tell me about it.
On the way back and forth from work.
Yeah, hell, we wouldn't even get to do this if we didn't ride together.
Yeah, and find the actual setup that works.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's
a lot of albums, a lot of music out there, and my music is diverse. One minute I could be listening to Gary Stewart and jump into Jimi Hendrix, The Doors, fucking Eminem, Five Finger Death Punch, Tool, Mudvayne. Mudvayne had a lot of really good albums I could listen to from start to finish.
They did.
Hell Yeah is about the same way.
I seen them at Rock on the Range back in 2016.
Which sadly, because of Vinnie Paul passing, we really won't get... I mean, we might still get some music from Hell Yeah, but I'd say you'll see Mudvayne return now.
Mudvayne was pretty good. I liked their first two albums.
Yep.
Another band that I actually really liked and could listen to their album nonstop was Stain's Break the Cycle.
Yeah.
And that was their second album.
Yep.
And it was fucking amazing.
Awesome. And I like 14 Shades of Grey also.
I liked 14 Shades of Grey, but I don't know. For some reason, there was something about Break the Cycle to me that just stands out.
That's when they fucking blew up.
Yeah. Aaron Lewis is amazing.
Yeah. I wish he'd go back to doing that type of music.
I do too. He's
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the country stuff he's put out because it's more like what's considered now Southern rock.
Yeah, his country stuff though is pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I mean, him and Darius Rucker, I never thought would do it. Well, I guess more Darius Rucker.
Fucking Darius Rucker needs to go back to Hootie and the Blowfish.
I think he did actually. I think not too long ago he decided to go back.
It needed to, and I could listen to their album Cracked Rearview Mirror the same way.
Oh yeah, that great album.
And then you also had another band like Stained that really didn't blow up and become super popular until their third album was Creed.
Yeah.
Their first album had My Own Prison on it. Some people might know who they were then, Then they come out with Human Clay that had Higher and one other thing, and they kind of changed up their sound. Their first album was heavier. Their second album was lighter, and they was kind of labeled as a Christian group because of his Christ-like poses during his performances and videos. And then Weathered, you go from a soft song like My Sacrifice that jams to a real hard song with all borderline screaming, which is odd to say for Creed, Bullet in My Head.
That's a good song. I do remember that one.
Demon Hunter's another group that just about every album they put out, I can listen to start to finish.
I've listened to them before, but I'm not really too familiar with them.
They're mainly labeled a Christian hard rock metal band, as strange as that is to say.
Yeah, well, they're pretty good from what I remember.
Well, they jam out good and hard. I mean, it's good. If somebody didn't tell you and you didn't really look up the lyrics and see what they sang, you'd have no idea that it was revolved around any type of religious faith.
Especially, being called Demon Hunter. I mean, well,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
But
Demon Hunter.
It could go either way.
Yeah, that's true. Here, I got one that I have to bring up. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
Yes.
I mean, it's not only one of my favorite albums of all time, and not only being considered Pink Floyd's greatest album, but Rolling Stone has named, I don't know what number it is, but I know it's like top 100 of albums of all time.
Yeah.
And the first 5 songs, I think from the start to all the way through The Great Gig in the Sky, you could never tell that it's 5 different songs.
Sound like one song together.
They all go together. Then I think the 6th song is Money, which has kind of got its...
it's got its own sound.
Yeah, it's got its own sound, but then after that, it goes right back to just... You can't even tell. Did you ever... I don't know. I like Pink Floyd, but I've never tried the whole Wizard of Oz thing.
I have never tried that, and I like Pink Floyd, but I've never tried it. I've heard about it, and honestly, I forgot about it, because I'm really not a big fan of Wizard of fucking Oz.
Me either, but I would like to try it to see. I've heard some people say that, yeah, it's true. Like, you start at a certain point, and it kind of lines up with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Then I've heard people say, no.
Well, if it does, it's a hell of a coincidence, or maybe it was on purpose.
Well, I was reading the interview with the lead singer. Well, of course, everybody knows the second, the original lead singer, Sid. I think his name is Sid Barrett.
I couldn't tell you none of their damn names.
I think that was the first original. Of course, he had a lot of mental problems, and that's why they said this album is kind of out there.
Most music artists usually have some form of mental issue.
Yeah.
Whether it be depression, suicidal tendencies, ADHD. I mean, they all have something, because that creative spark has to come somewhere, either fighting your own demons or a brain that runs non-stop.
Which I love Pink Floyd, but I can't sit here and name you off every single album and every single song and tell you.
I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I like Pink Floyd too, but I can't even tell you who's in the damn band.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I know a couple of them, but, yeah, but Dark Side of the Moon is really interesting. I mean, even if you're not a Pink Floyd fan, Dark Side of the Moon was kind of out there in a way.
Yeah, it had its own unique sound.
And I guess that's why you consider, a lot of people, including Rolling Stone, consider that's one of the greatest albums of all time, because it was just so interesting.
Yeah, it was it's still interesting. Look how many, you've had Avenged Sevenfold do a cover of their song, Wish You Was Here.
I love, and that's one of my favorite songs by them.
Korn covered Another Brick in the Wall.
Yeah.
I mean, they've influenced even artists we listen to today.
Yeah, it's I like the whole classic rock. I mean, Rolling Stones, love Rolling Stones, love Pink Floyd. I mean, it's just
like me and you both have said time and time again, our music is all over the place.
Yeah, there'll be some days me and you will sit here and listen to gangster rap all day.
Yep.
And we can go from that to fucking Alan Jackson or something.
Yeah.
Which is not very much country music I like to listen to, because I think most country music, or 99.9% country music nowadays, is trash.
It's garbage.
I mean, I could listen to Alan Jackson and like Brooks and Dunn and Garth Brooks,
George Jones,
Yeah.
Charlie Daniels.
but I mean, this nowadays, I mean, maybe Jason Aldean, Brad Paisley. I mean,
Our church ain't bad.
I've heard some of this stuff. I mean, they're not bad, but I mean,
It's more pop country,
yeah.
and everybody's like, "Oh, country music's so good and wholesome. It's upbeat." And yeah, if you listen to the words in a country music song,
Most of it is my girlfriend broke up with me, my tractor broke down, somebody killed my dog, I'm going to drink this fifth of whiskey and go kill myself.
oh, you forgot, I'm losing my trailer in the divorce.
Okay, yeah, that too.
Or she took the dog too. Yeah.
Or she killed the dog. How about that?
Yeah.
She killed the dog, broke his tractor,
Yeah.
and is taking the trailer and all that.
Remember what Carrie Underwood done to the four-wheel drive, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Tore that sumbitch out of hell.
It's just, yeah, country is not as wholesome, like you said, as everybody thinks
No.
it is.
And I can't tell you any of his albums, but I can listen. You tell me it's Gary Stewart, and I can listen to it start to finish.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Montgomery Gentry. I can listen to Montgomery Gentry.
Yeah, they ain't bad.
But I would have to say Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, stuff like that is.
Shit we grew up with.
Now I've not been able to say, I can't sit and listen to a whole album, start to finish. But I mean,
No.
I do like some of their songs.
Another album I like, and you might be able to get away with not calling this an album. AC/DC put it out back in the 90s, called AC/DC Live.
Oh,
when
yeah,
they recorded
yeah.
recorded a concert, and it's fucking awesome.
It's kind of like Unplugged, Nirvana's Unplugged.
Yep. Except they're in a fucking stadium or something. Then Brian Johnson. And I'm sorry, I'll get crucified for this, but I don't give a damn. Brian Johnson is the singer AC/DC should have always had. He's better than Bon Scott, in my opinion.
I agree. I do like a lot of AC/DC. I mean, I don't think there's I don't know. Who Made Who album might be one I could listen to start to finish. I haven't listened to it in a long time.
Well, that album was basically, you can listen to that whole album if you watch a Stephen King movie called Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, here's an album that just hit on the top of my head. And you're going to love that. And probably a lot of people are going to like this. Tenacious D.
fuck her gently.
Tenacious D. That's all that needs to be said. Jack Black, Kyle Gass, Tenacious D. Start to finish, on repeat, non-stop.
Them two's just fucking hilarious anyways, and their music.
And they're good, though. That's the thing.
And their music's never meant to be taken seriously.
They're kind of like the original Lonely Island before the Lonely Island hit.
Yeah. Except I think they later sung about cooler shit.
Well, let's not. I mean, Lonely Island had Michael Bolton guest star in the song. I mean,
Yeah.
they got him to cuss, so I guess that says something about them.
Yeah.
I mean, Dick in a Box.
I put them more in the same category like Weird Al.
Yeah. Have you ever listened to Steel Panther?
No.
They're look them up. They are a 80s metal hair band that are just like Lonely Island, Tenacious D, where they shouldn't be taken serious because they have a song called Asian Hookers. And yes, they're called Steel Panther. I seen them live, Rock on the Range, 2016. They're great live. But yeah, look them up. Steel Panther.
About like Tool had the song "Hooker with a Penis."
Yeah,
I mean.
but this is actually not meant to be taken serious.
Well, can you take any of Tool shit seriously? I mean,
Well, yeah, I guess.
it might help if you're a little stoned when you listen to Tool too. Which the same could be said about Bone Thugs and Harmony
and Pink Floyd.
Well, yeah.
I guess you listening to it, not on anything. Dark Side of the Moon is pretty out there. I couldn't only imagine what it'd be listening to like on like LSD or mushrooms or.
Well, you can throw Jimi Hendrix in that, and the Jimi Hendrix, anything he put out about like that. The Doors, what is considered now, I guess, classified as acid rock.
Yeah.
Any of that shit. Just be a little wild.
And they're still good though. I mean, The Who is.
Yeah.
Well, I guess really you really can't consider the Who into that.
No, they come
category,
later.
But I mean, they're still good. I love Behind Blue Eyes. Limp Bizkit's remake was pretty good.
Yeah, they done a good job on that.
But I mean, you can't beat the original.
You can with a fucking stick.
Well, that's. Sticks, Mr. Roboto?
Well, not where I was going with that, but
I don't even know I don't even think we know where we're going with this right now.
Does it fucking matter?
Not really.
The only people who listen to this is people bored, either don't speak English or fucking midgets fighting with dildos.
Or you live in Singapore or Paraguay. Shout out to them.
Like I said, don't speak English.
Okay.
Or if they do, it's really broken English.
Well, yeah.
And I might be stereotyping in that. If I am, I apologize. So sorry.
Hey, we're Radio Underground. We don't give a fuck.
If you couldn't tell, my accent may have covered up the sarcasm there. No.
A pretty big portion of it.
Well,
Which kind of brings me to, there was something else I wanted to bring up. It has nothing to do with music, but for some reason we were talking about it earlier this week. And it just popped up in my mind just now, and I had to ask, what do you think of this bitch that's selling her bath water? And the only reason why I'm bringing this up, because me and you a lot of us have a saying. Oh God, Jennifer Lopez, I drink her dirty bath water.
Yeah,
But you know what? When it comes down to it, I really don't think I would drink Jennifer Lopez's dirty bath water as much as
that's an expression that males have used since God knows when.
Yeah, we're not really going to drink the dirty bath water.
I mean, hey, congrats to her. She found a bunch of lonely, sorry ass, mama boy basement dwelling trolls that's willing to give her money.
$30. $30 a pop.
I mean, some of it it sold out fast, and some of it resold on eBay for like $15,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, hey, congrats to her. Hey, she figured out how to work that slit in between her legs.
And she's not bad looking. She's from the United Kingdom, I believe it is. She's a gamer and a cosplayer. Belle Delphine or something like that.
Yeah.
But she's not bad looking, but I'm still not paying.
She's got
$30.
a hustle and figured out how to separate lonely men or lonely boys both from their money. And it's like, you assholes are on the internet watching her. There's such thing called free porn out there. I promise you can find it everywhere.
It is called Pornhub.
RedTube.
Yeah.
If anybody from Pornhub or RedTube's listening, hey, you could sponsor us. It'd be nice.
Yeah, I mean, we'll gladly take it.
You got a lot of lonely. I hate to use the term men, but I digress. That we'll just stand back and give her money. And hey, that's fine. She's found out, figured out the age-old thing. Hey, I'm an attractive one. I have a pussy, and I can make all these young guys and lonely, horny men fucking give me money. Congrats
Actually,
to her.
Well, let's say she can make any man or guy, boy, whatever, do whatever she wants, because even married guys will be, oh, well, honey, it's just bath water. Oh, no big deal.
No, fuck that shit. That bitch ain't getting a dime off me.
if I was gonna pay for a memorabilia item of hers, it ain't gonna be bath water.
Fuck no. I mean, autograph, picture, or a shirt.
Titties. I mean, anything.
Well, I wasn't gonna go there.
Oh, I was going there.
That's why I leave it up to you.
Yeah, but bath water, I'm not paying her for bath water.
I've never watched a bitch. Don't even know.
Yeah, I've
a whole lot about her. Other than
she's not bad looking, but she looks. I don't know. She's blonde, of course. She's from the United Kingdom.
So she talks funny.
Yeah, I've never seen the video. I've just seen pictures of her. So, but she's not a bad looking girl. But there's also, she put a disclaimer in it because this was what I just read online, this part, that she said it's not to be drunk. It's for...
not for human consumption.
Yeah, because apparently somebody's caught AIDS or something off her. Now, I'm not sure on this part. It might not even be AIDS I was reading, but some kind of disease that somebody, I guess, has claimed that they caught off her or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it may not that it come from her. Not that I'm defending her, because one, to me, that was a real stupid fucking idea.
Or was it? Was it not? Or maybe it was a good idea.
It made her a lot of money. Yes.
She's making a killing off this shit right now.
That is a stupid idea for just the health benefit. Just for the, you could open yourself up to be sued, even with the disclaimer.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just, no. Like I said, that falls under the category of stupid fucking idea.
I mean, I go to my comic conventions and I pay, let's say, okay, Ron Perlman. It's $150 I paid. I got an autographed 8x10 and a picture with him, on my phone for $150. Now, when I met Ken Shamrock, it was $40 and he signed like an actual UFC glove.
Yeah.
Okay, but bath water? No. I mean,
no.
I like to put all those pictures. I like to hang them up.
It's
me and Kevin Smith.
It's something you can display.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go, man, this is my most prized possession. It's this girl's bath water, because then the people are gonna like,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Anybody with any damn sense?
They would think I'm borderline, almost serial killerish, or something like that.
Or just really fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, probably both.
Yeah.
It's not as stupid as the people wanting to charge Area 51. We're not going to get into that.
Fuck no.
We're not going to get into that because Mike and Brian covered it. But let's just say...
The only thing I will say about that is no matter what happens, no matter what fucking happens, we will get epic fucking memes. There is no losing for us.
No.
We'll get epic fucking memes. It don't matter if they don't do it. If the U.S. government shoots a bunch of motherfuckers, or if they're successful. Either way.
I like how they said they can't shoot us all. They can't stop it. Yeah, they can drive a fucking jet across and bomb you It's Area 51.
Yeah.
They've already said they've got weapons and stuff that they've tested.
It has been.
They probably got like stealth ninja costumes that you're not even going to know about.
I mean, they could scramble a jet and put it on top of you probably in 30 fucking seconds.
They can't stop us all. Yeah, you're right. They can stop you all in one try.
With one damn missile.
Okay. Even if they bring tanks out, what are you going to bring? What are you bringing to stop them with?
It's posted everywhere. And has been for years. It's no secret. That is one base that's posted everywhere. Use of deadly force. They use deadly force. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no rubber bullets, no warning shots. They have been told and given strict orders. Trespassing, shoot, and kill.
Yeah. I mean, look, even if there is no aliens, still, they're going to kill you. Why would you storm a military base?
A secret military base.
Yeah, I mean...
They developed a lot of, they developed the SR-71 Blackbird there.
I don't know who's more dumb. The guys buying the bathwater or these fucking idiots?
I don't know. I think it's a fucking tie.
But, I don't want to get too much into the Area 51 because I know Mike and Brian covered a little bit yesterday. But like I said, they're fucking stupid.
No, they're goddamn morons.
But I do have a theory.
Oh, this ought to be good.
And, I do have a theory, and it involves the murder of Steve Irwin.
Okay,
So
I'll bite.
Okay, so Area 51's a secret base, right?
Yeah.
And they have all this top secret stuff, alien technology, supposedly, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, these people want to storm Area 51. So, Steve Irwin died years ago. But here's the thing. I think he was murdered by a time traveler. Because what person could stop all this from happening? Steve Irwin. Because let's just put this out there. The people that storm Area 51, Steve Irwin goes up to them. And he's like, all right, guys, now calm down. Calm down, mates. Calm down. They may have alien technology. We don't know. Crocky. But what I do know, we have to save the crocodiles. Conservation. So he talks to them. And they're like, yeah, okay. We'll give the people at the base. So Steve goes up to them, knocks on the base door. And they let him in because they trust Steve. Because you can trust Steve. 5 minutes later, here comes the Area 51 people. Then after that, here comes the aliens that were going to kill us all. Next thing you know, there's peace throughout the galaxy. Because not only that, but when Steve is talking to, both groups, all of a sudden, Bob Ross is going to come out of nowhere. And Bob Ross is not dead. And Bob Ross is going to talk, and their people are like, you're right. I mean, we all should live in harmony. And the aliens are like, we're going to fucking kill you guys. But then, right at the last second, Bill S. Preston, Esquire, and Theodore Logan, with a good robot, them, Station, and the Grim Reaper, are going to come. And all of a sudden, they're going to be playing with Steve Irwin on electric guitar, Bob Ross playing bongos with Station, and everybody in the galaxy lives in one big harmonious thing. No more wars, no more nothing. Fast forward 1,000 years from now, somebody don't like this shit. So they're going to go back in time and they're going to kill Steve Irwin by a pussy-ass stingray. And then that's how we're going now. And now we're getting ready to go into the alternate reality, which is we're all probably going to fucking die.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does time traveler happen to be George Carlin?
No. I don't know who it is. I'm assuming it's some disgruntled...
I couldn't help it because it kind of fits in, seeing how he's in Bill and Ted, and that's what he does.
No.
Mr. fucking Conductor, mind you.
But I mean, way not to raise suspicion than have a pussy-ass stingray killed. Nobody would ever expect that. Done. Mandela effect, that's over with. It's the Irwin effect. Okay? But that's the way I'm going to close this show out.
I'm speechless.
Well, you know, in my head I had it's a lot more complicated. I just gave you the Cliff Notes version.
Oh, fuck.
So, but I guess that's a good time to end the show. That we don't have a name for it yet.
Oh.
Maybe we should have a contest. Who?
Two rambling bumblefucks is what it should be called.
So, yeah, let's have a contest.
We go from fucking albums to fucking Steve Irwin.
We did not deserve him.
And aliens.
Well, yeah.
The only thing it's missing is the fucker with the spiky hair. What's his name?
I mean, Tupac and Biggie are probably in there too. Oh shit, they found us, man.
Well, you know the fucker I'm talking about off Ancient Aliens.
Oh yeah, Giorgio.
Yeah.
Aliens. I'm gonna tell you right, I would like to meet that motherfucker. That show is interesting, and he is interesting. I want to know who does his hair. How much? Actually, specifically, let me tell you.
How much fucking hairspray does he use?
What does he put in his hair?
Finger in light socket.
I guess. So, but we're gonna have a contest. Whoever can come up with the best name for our show, our segment, the prize will be nothing. You ain't getting jack shit.
A big thank you and fuck you.
You'll get an honorable mention. Unless you're somebody like J-Lo or Jennifer Aniston, then you will get a prize.
Yeah, Jeff will send you a dick picture.
Not even that. You'll get a Netflix and chill, maybe. I don't know. We'll see about that. But, anyways, you can check us out, Radio Underground. We're on all social media. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I think we're even on Instagram right now. I don't know what we're doing on Instagram. Maybe posting pictures of Morgan, like calendar pinup.
Goddamn.
I don't know. But anyways, this is Jeff.
I'm JP.
And y'all can fuck off.